Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on
Botched.
So I was juggling these gerbils, and out of nowhere, goddamn snake came up, and I say, "Oh, what you doing there, old snake?" So Swamp Witch was pretty pissed, but that's all right. And now I turned into snakes, and now we're going back to find Cletus and Gaston. That was you.
I just saw
you.
Willie. Was it me? Ugh. We're playing each other's characters today.
That's not how my orphan sounds like.
It sounds more like droopy.
All right, welcome back, listeners, to the 34th episode of our 4th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We're going to start where we left off last time, as the group has gone back to their swamp boat with a one-legged man in it, and they are currently riding it back towards the land, I assume.
Yes, because we talked to the witch, and we know where we're supposed to go now.
Yeah.
Find that Rougarou.
Yeah.
Has he got one leg? I thought both were gone.
No, he's got one. Yeah. We threatened to take the other
There was
one.
an old lady with no legs.
Yeah.
Maud, I believe her name was.
Maudry.
Like in that episode of X-Files.
What? I don't watch the show.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen like 2 episodes. So you guys head back to the land. Any particular spot on land? Like right back where you guys came from? Different spot?
I mean, wasn't back where we came from towards the engine guy?
It is towards the engine guy. You could even go further down the line towards the engine guy.
Well, as we has experience in swamp boating before, I guess we should just take it further down and get as close as we can.
Okay. If you guys go as far as you possibly can on this route, eventually the swamp will end, and you have to get out. You can do an intelligence check to figure out exactly how long it would take you to hike back to Skeetus Cletus's, or you could just do it. It's up to you.
A really long time with my natural one.
3 minutes later.
Mark it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it should take us about 5 minutes.
17.
8.
17 tells you that it's going to take probably about 45 minutes to hike back to Skeetus Cletus's. It's not, if you're, like, huffing it a little bit. If you're just casually walking, then it'll probably take you about an hour and a half.
Well, I mean, what other options do we got?
It's like midday at this point,
That's not what I asked.
and I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Giving you more information.
Okay. Well,
Swamp birds are chirping.
It's about 73 degrees.
Swamp.
Humidity of 98.
Swamp.
Frogs are fucking.
Swamp.
Fucking frogs.
Ribbit.
That is not what frogs know. Those are gorillas.
Gorilla frogs.
Gorilla chongo.
Gorilla frog!
Band name.
Go fuck it now. I don't think you know what music is.
That monkey's dick explodes right into the frog.
That's right.
He does it every day when he gets to fuck off the commode with the gloop shot. I got nothing.
Sure to make the money
Froggy
shot.
drop.
The froggy drop. So,
Is someone carrying the legless man around?
We could all just carry the boat together
Just carrying the boat?
so we don't
No.
disturb our legless man friend.
So you just hike
Is-
down
is
the
he a
road with
friend?
a boat? No. He hates you guys. You shot his leg off.
does he hate me? He don't hate me.
He doesn't know you well enough to hate you.
Yeah, no.
Well,
What's your name?
He hasn't woken up yet.
Oh, I'm going to wake him up.
He's been passed out from shock.
Okay, well, I'm going to shock him awake with my shocking grasp.
Now, in a
He's like
out of
choking.
character kind of
Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up, you son of a bitch!
I'm going to shock
like a
him
meta
awake.
kind of way, leaving people that we've wounded in the past alive has really come back to bite us, where they like rat us out to the police or try to kill us. So
Yeah, but this
We
guy
should
was
probably kill this
in
guy.
cahoots with the mob, right?
Yeah, the mob tried to kill him.
Yeah.
right, but he can still. I just don't like it. I think he should die.
I thought your character is very non-violent.
I said out of character.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Okay.
He said very meta.
I'm telling you people this so I can be allowed to.
Well, all things good and small, we ought to save this man's leg and try to carry him to safety. That's right. So I'm gonna, as a doctor, I'm gonna try to heal him.
Okay.
From what?
Yeah.
His depression.
You already sawed off his leg with a rusty saw.
Yeah, but I'm gonna patch up that leg.
So-
and,
It's already
patched.
You seared it with an engine block.
How drunk did you get
How
that
about a
time?
2d6 heal? Can I get a 2d6 heal?
Why?
3 times a day?
For what? Yeah.
Why?
For what?
Why? Why are you doing
Why
this?
waste that?
Well, friends, do you have a better idea to help our good and...
I don't see the
Wonderful
point of
city boy.
helping this fucking idiot. We tried to save him. He got in a gunfight with an old man.
He starts to flitter away. Oh, what? Where am I? Oh my God, where's my leg? You savages cut off my leg!
Well, sir, hi. My name is Tedward. It's very nice to meet you. You did that to yourself.
No, I didn't. They held me down and they cut my leg off.
Yeah, but you
It's the only way to save you.
you were bitten by a poisonous water moccasin, and this is the only way to save your.
He shot me in the knee.
Yeah, man, he was killing the snake.
The snake was all around your leg. You don't remember any of this?
Yeah, let's convince him about this.
100% believes you. Unless you botched.
I didn't. I rolled a 15.
He rolled a 2. Oh, well, I guess thanks then.
Yeah, there's
for
no reason for you
Yeah.
to be
saving
rude.
me.
Yeah, you were delirious from that snake venom.
Weird.
Don't
You
worry,
kept trying
man.
to shoot us.
I done sucked it out of you.
I thought I remember shooting at an old man over a truck, and then
No,
you
you were.
shot me in the knee, and then I could have swore that I remember the most intense pain of having my legs sawed off.
That's the poison
Well,
in your
that's
brain.
that part
Oh.
was real, but you were wandering. You were sleepwalking in the swamp. You got bit by a snake.
So the werewolf wasn't real either then?
Oh, no, that was real.
That was real.
There was a werewolf?
Yeah, we're going to go see him.
I don't want to come with you to go see a
Come
werewolf.
on, we can go say hey to Rougarou.
I want
What's
to
up,
go
man?
home to my family.
Yeah, no, we'll
Yeah,
do
you'll
that.
get there eventually.
We'll do that. We'll
that
do all
wise?
that.
Why
the
can't
mob
you
out to
just
look?
let me go? They think I'm dead as far as they know.
Yeah, but you got to face your fears. That's the only way to get
What?
over them. Come on.
I don't need what?
Come on.
Werewolves are not practical.
Son, I have an
Come on.
alternate theory on the Face Your Fears. It's called Fears to Beers. And every time you're afraid, you just drink a beer, and then you'll be all right.
You got any beer?
Alcohol is illegal.
Yeah, it's
I got
also
some
illegal.
sweet tea
I mean,
that I may
I'm-
have had too much of last time.
I'll have some sweet tea.
I give him some sweet tea.
Yeah. How much do you not want him to drink? Because he's going to try chugging as much of it as possible.
I mean, I'm addicted to sweet tea, so I can't let him have too much, but maybe a quart will be fine.
My mama.
Okay, he starts chugging a quart of sweet tea. And now he is very intoxicated. Let's go find that fucking werewolf.
It's because he ain't got enough blood.
That's right.
Werewolf blood.
Werewolf blood. What? I'll suck it right out of that werewolf. What do you want me to do? You want me
Yes,
to
you
suck?
will.
I'll suck it right out of his stumpy legs. Can I have one of his stumpy legs? Put it on my legs?
I think
Yeah,
that's how that
yeah,
works.
we can
yeah.
do that.
All right.
We got a mechanic that lives right there, and he'll be able to fix you up good.
Oh, sure. Give me car legs?
Yep.
Yep.
I'll take
Get a big old wheel on there.
Big wheel keeps on rolling. That's what my mama Cavert always said.
All right. Well, let's go get the big wheel.
Let's go.
I want car legs.
Here. And I take a branch off of a swamp tree and give it to him to use as a tiny Tim crutch
Okay.
so that he can make his way to the werewolf.
He's using it as a stick to balance himself.
Yeah.
But he's also very intoxicated.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only going to balance itself out.
Yeah. He's walking perfectly.
Good.
He's somehow, because the limb is so bendy and he's so stumbly, it's somehow working out and he's making his way perfectly down the fucking road. They're basically angled in on one another.
What's your name?
My name? I don't remember if I said what my name was.
Well, that's okay. You can tell me now. I don't. If you were
Joshua.
Joshua,
Yeah. Biblical. Like in the Bible.
I don't know how to
Yes,
read.
I've read it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joshua.
Okay.
You got a daddy?
Oh, yup.
I'll adopt you.
Nope. I look at his eyes. Nope.
They're all classy.
Yeah, I got daddies. I got most certainly got daddies.
All right.
I don't
You're a good kid.
touch me.
All right.
You got blood on your hands.
It's all over me.
Yeah, but it's not yours.
Did you got that snake on me?
Well, after a bit, you then guarded it in your poison brain, and then you made a wallet out of the skin. It was really incredible.
Wow.
But I guess you dropped it along the way. So.
I'm going to move to
Okay.
Kentucky and make snakeskin wallets when I get home with my family.
You certainly will, bud.
I will.
You certainly will.
I have a serious skill that needs to be used.
Okay, now keep going.
I'm going.
Goes
Don't
in
rush
front.
me.
I'm slowly loading my gun behind him. You're certainly going to do it, bud. You're going to do it great.
You're going to see your family again. Don't worry.
It's like of mice and men. Lenny was.
Yeah, Lenny.
Yeah. No, you'll
Look
get
at the flowers, boy.
Yeah, look at the flowers. Wow, those are just some great flowers. My wife's gonna open up a flower shop right next to the snakeskin wallet.
She certainly will, bud. As I clean the tears away from my face.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna start a new life. I'm gonna not be doing crime no more. She's not gonna turn tricks no more. My daughter's
Wait,
gonna
you're married to a magician?
No.
City magic?
Well, she can make something disappear.
Yeah.
I don't
your
understand
brother's
that
dead.
reference.
About 8 inches.
Is that
What?
how big your brother is?
Well, no, that's about all she gets before she gags.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you gag in the butthole?
That's extra.
So are we there yet? Or are we gonna
Let's
keep...
say you guys are there.
Okay.
You can see Skeetus Cletus's house. You see his truck parked over there. But the house right before that is supposedly the one where Gaston lives.
So do I hear Sassy Pig at all?
Oh, you can hear a distant squealing.
Okay. Go. Ooh. What kind of squeal?
It's like a happy squeal.
Okay, good.
Like piggy poop.
What's that mean? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So do we just knock with our guns on this door, or?
Open fire.
Oh, I got an idea.
You selling cookies? Is that it? You Girl Scout?
No.
That's a pretty good idea.
New idea.
Okay.
You selling health tonics for this sick
Little
man?
Tedworth's orphanarium of
Snake
cookie
oil.
sales.
It's because I was seeing a snake coat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, snake oil.
Okay.
I hate when you make that noise.
Moist. The snake oil is moist.
Why don't we send Joshua up there first?
Okay.
I used to be
I'm
addicted to alcohol and drugs, but then I bought the snake oil
But then
off
I got-
my good friend Tedworth, and now I'm clean.
What's the plan? You want me to just go up and fight him?
No. Just go up there and
You want me to trick him into coming outside?
check him.
Trick him. Trick him.
You just shucking?
I'll shuck him. I've shucked corn. I'll shuck this guy.
Shuck him right off.
It's midday, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got a human penis.
So easy to shuck him.
Why don't you just go knock on the door first?
Okay. And he just stumbles up to the door and knocks on it. After a few seconds, the door opens and there's like a... seems to be about an 18-year-old man, but he looks kind of pale and sickly at the moment. He's like
Cut down
coughing.
in the prime of his life.
He's got a handkerchief. He's got in one hand and he's coughing. Yeah, what can I do for you? Oh, see, my friends and I were just wanted to ask you a question. All right, I'm kind of busy right now. Hey, tell me, what were we supposed to ask him again?
No, you got it.
Okay. So you're a werewolf, and we're here to kill you. And he's like, "What? I ain't no werewolf. I'm just sick. I got the flu.
Hold on. Josh, come here. Oh, hold on. What's your name? Sir?
Gaston."
Okay, you just wait. This guy's drunk, and I need to reel him in a little bit.
Joshua stumbles over there. Yeah, buddy, what's going on?
Okay.
That too good?
And I pull him down by the shirt
That too
down
good?
to my level.
He just falls over.
Okay, good.
But he's got his face up towards you, and he's like, that too good, buddy?
And I slowly turn his face back into the mud.
Okay. I'll go sleep.
Forever sleep.
Mud nap.
Taking mud nap
Bang! Just put your foot on his head and shoot him right there in the street
in the spine.
in front of
Well, no, now he thinks we're helpful to him, so he can live.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now.
Hey, Mr. Gasman.
My name's Gaston.
Sure it is. Listen, we know you're a Rougarou.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a wives' tale.
I ain't got no wives.
Well, then that's just a tale.
Listen,
a tall tale.
Listen, you
Sounds like a werewolf tale. If you ask
done.
me.
Hey, good, nice one, boy.
Thanks.
All right, well, you done made the witch angry, and she turned you into a Rougarou. Well, we just came here to let you know that she goatsied herself out of existence.
Great. I don't like that witch. Not that I ever knew her. Not that I ever turned away her advances.
Oh, that witch tried to fuck you?
I don't think anybody brought that up, so that's kind of information that was yours to know, and
maybe
now
you
we
just-
know it.
I didn't say nothing about nothing.
21 on insight.
You literally just said
Yeah, she tried to hook up
That-
with him, and he
that-
did not want any.
In werewolf form or in
No,
person form?
that's why he got turned into a werewolf.
Oh.
He rebuffed her advances.
So-
Rebuffed.
this, man. You should have just gone down her slip and slide and avoided the Rougarou curse. But
Yeah,
instead,
There ain't no slip and slide down there.
well, I mean, it's like a
That's like a sandstone.
like you should have just got your Darude on and
Sandblast the skin right off my dick.
That should have been. That would have been the preferred method of how this would have went down. But instead, you're Rougarou, and yep.
As Bradley nailed it, is talking to him, I'm going to try to just make my way stealthily to the back of his house.
Okay. Hey, you little kid.
You didn't even let me roll.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a crit 20.
It's my 19.
There you go. Hey, you stay away from the back of my house, little kid. You get back over there with the other weirdos.
First off,
Who the hell you calling weirdo? You sickly vampire-looking Rougarou
Coughing up
son of a bitch.
Blood and whatnot.
What
Hey,
time is it?
it's midday.
like in
It's 1.
it's about midday.
This
like-
seems to be the safest time.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you basic bayou bitch.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to sit down
Oh,
now
he
for a
got
second.
you.
Oh boy,
I'm going to take a
he's
seat on
riling
this
me
step.
up. The gerbils are getting angry.
You can see the gerbils just wriggling around.
You take that back, or I'll levitate you.
This is actually a prequel to what was that fucking movie?
Slither.
No, with the little spiky balls from outer space. What the fuck was that movie called?
Wally?
It's way older than that.
Sphere.
I don't remember.
The Crow.
Gremlins.
The Cube.
No.
Fantasia.
Fantasia
doesn't matter.
2001.
Listen
Star Trek.
here, you son bitch. I am an established swamp wizard. You will take back your nefarious statement.
Critters. It's called Critters. Sorry.
I'll give you fucking critter.
This is a prequel to the movie
I'll
Critters.
drown you in gerbils.
You guys never seen Critters?
Never even heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It's like an 80s B movie.
No.
Tribbles?
No. They're like evil triples, though.
He's like, listen, I don't have time for...
Oh yeah, I can tell you're real busy being sick.
I am. I'm trying to get my beauty sleep so I can get back up to my 100%.
Ain't no amount of sleep gonna help you with that, you fucking werewolf.
and get back to work. I'm not a werewolf.
What
I
do you-
just got the flu.
What job you do?
I work at Skatus Cletus's.
No, you don't.
And I take my gun out
Okay.
and I shoot him.
Let's see if he sees you pulling a gun on him first.
What's he gonna morph?
He did. No, he's just going to get out of the way. Like, close the door.
You should have some sort of dex roll or something.
I rolled a 19.
To notice it, but that doesn't mean he springs into action.
I then rolled a crit 20 again to jump out of the way. Well, not even jump out of the way, just close the door.
Yeah, that's right. Who knew if bullets can go through wood swamp?
It will. I'm just saying close the door. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Well, I see him doing that and put my foot in the door so it don't close.
You guys aren't anywhere close to the door.
I'm right at the fucking door.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you guys were all back in the, like, the
no,
dry.
yelling.
I am.
Hey, you asshole!
I thought you were yelling at him from the dirt lane and just letting the drunk guy go up and talk to him. I didn't know you went up too.
Yeah, I'm up there.
Okay.
I sleight of handed my way up there.
That's not how that works.
I rolled so well you couldn't even. You didn't even know.
Oh, you sleight of hand to the DM.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Check out your pants. I'm wearing them now. Sleight of hand.
Swamp wizard.
Swamp.
Swamp magic.
So yeah, you put your foot in the door? I don't know. He did roll a 20.
He gets to roll whatever as well.
Yeah, you can roll something to see if your foot goes in the door.
It does not.
Okay. He closes the door as shots go through the door. 2 shots? How many shots?
Well, that's the thing. Am I going to have a chance to do an action to keep that door from closing?
No, you're too far away.
Well,
Unless you shot the doorknob.
I didn't. I shot pretty much where his body would be.
Yeah, you're trying to shoot like center mass.
What I want to do is summon tentacles into the door to keep it from closing. Because it's one of my cult abilities.
I mean, I would say you're firing the shot off, so those things were at that time. The tentacles could be after the fact, after the door's closed. Like you could open it up with tentacles or something.
I rolled 8 for damage.
Okay. High or low?
Low.
Okay. You hear,
Gotcha.
but the door's still closed.
Yeah, well, not when my tentacles knock him down. All right.
Testicles?
I summon 2 tentacles to
Where
the
do they
front
come
porch.
from?
What
The
do you mean?
nether.
The nether.
Yeah, but like, are they out of the ground? Like,
One
coming
comes out of
your
the
chest?
ground, and
that
one
comes out of
comes.
Bradley's butthole.
That's not how
That's
that
how.
works.
He summons all the
man!
So
They
I'm gonna
weren't there before either.
tentacles appendage. Oh, they're appendages. Okay, and they're only 15 feet. Okay, so
That's pretty good.
am I 15 feet away?
Close.
I take a move action to
Then
move
you
up,
can, yeah.
and then I have the tentacles come out of me to beat the door
Beat
down.
the door down. Yeah. Just
Where do
roll,
they come out of you?
roll 2 strength checks.
Just 2 15-foot long nipples.
One out of the neck and one out of my left knee.
That's okay.
Crit 20 on one of them,
Weird.
I'm writing it down. Don't worry.
and a 15 on the other one. Hey, what's that look for, douchebag?
Got another luck point.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I did.
You and your fucking
1.
bullshit.
Okay, so I'm going to use my luck point. What
Yeah,
else?
they beat the door down. Yeah.
Is he stuck under the door now? Well, you describe what's going on.
So the tentacle pops out and smashes the door, which causes it to fall backwards. He is not standing right back there because you already shot him, which caused him to move backwards. So the door falls down, and you can see him about 10 feet away from the doorway.
So then I'm going to use my other move action to get closer so that the other tentacle can hit him.
Okay. So you do. And then what was the attack roll for the other tentacle?
Which one do you want to knock down? The door,
I was going to do the crit one.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So then the other one would have been a 17?
17 hits.
You get advantage because he's prone.
We didn't get knocked down.
Well, he's
You know,
about
he said he
to
was
because
Yeah.
Running or something.
that second tentacle is going to try to grab him around the leg
Sure.
and yank him.
Okay.
So, I do. It doesn't say what the damage is. It just says +2 to attack.
So the way I was treating the tentacles is like 2 extra arms,
Sure, but what would my attack die be?
which your normal attack die would be.
A D20.
I'm sorry, like a damage. I meant.
That's what I mean. So like
One
an
damage.
unarmed
So
attack.
4 damage.
So like if you wanted to give them guns, you could put a gun in each of the tentacles and have 4 guns.
Tentacles with guns.
Okay.
So it's like an
Guntacles.
unarmed attack.
So like I guess
But if you're just trying to grapple him, then it's
I'm
a
trying
grapple
to.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gloctopus.
So it's just strength. Yeah. Band name.
Cloctopus.
Rap name.
Yeah. So you do. So it grips him by the ankle and flips him up, and he just does a couple flips in the air and lands on his back.
Where did I shoot him?
Crunch.
It looks like you hit him in like the upper chest region.
Good.
And he's like, intruders in my house. I didn't do nothing to you. Leave me alone.
My mouth of madness.
Doesn't seem to affect him.
Yeah, because he's not a fucking human. He's a goddamn werewolf.
That's all the proof I need.
All right, let's get in there.
But he's not a cultist.
End
He's
this.
not a cultist.
So it's supposed to scare.
Specifically.
Supposed to scare any non-cultist.
You know what? I will say it scares him.
Does he shit himself?
He doesn't like freak out as badly as the other ones you've done that to.
'Cause I don't
he's-
think-
he's seen some shit.
Being a swamp man, he's got a good diet, so I'm sure he's ready to explode
He's
at any
liquid.
point.
Nobody's had that swamp witch trying to get his dick. So
Oh, that doesn't excuse the fact that he
It's-
has a poor diet and
it's-
probably has diarrhea.
scary. What am I doing now?
If he shits himself.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
He's already got shit caked on his pants, so he just didn't need to go at this particular point. But he's like screaming. He says, "Like
You're a fucking monster. You got snake bits coming off you. I ain't the monster. You're the monster.
You're the monster.
Nobody ever said I wasn't a monster.
Yeah, and he's trying to crawl backwards.
All right, we're going in.
Okay. You guys go.
Team kill him.
Go team kill him.
Now, son, before this goes down, I have an exciting opportunity for you. Should you choose to take us up on our offer?
All right.
In the Pacific Northwest, see, there's a wonderful opportunity where you can share time with wonderful other monsters at a nice, I don't know, scenic
Cabin.
in the woods.
Yeah, sounds great to me. I'll move.
Well, boys, what'd you think? He gonna move to the Pacific Northwest?
Oh, yeah, but he's going there in a box, and I shoot him again,
Okay.
and I miss.
I'll shoot him.
He's prone. You just have to not botch.
Oh, well, I got a 5.
I got 23.
Okay.
And me. And a botch.
Are you using a luck point? Or
Big
just taking
botch,
the
big botch.
Nah, I'm going to use a luck point. I got 2 left. Big brain. I botched again.
A double botch.
Double John
Yeah.
botch.
Wow.
So I was going to take 9 damage from the first shot.
No, you just drop the gun.
Slide
Does
bite.
it discharge?
But you do have an unlucky point now.
Ooh.
No, it does not discharge. It just falls to the ground.
Yeah,
Slips.
the first shot bit my hand when the slide came back. I was like, fuck.
Ow.
Snake bite.
Yeah, so you're all taking turns just shooting this man on the ground? Is that right?
Man, I'm just standing here watching them murder this guy. What am I gonna do? Have my gerbils beat him to death? Gerbils, get him!
Beat him off before he dies.
They're
Go
like
inside
piranhas, and then they're like the scarabs from the Mummy.
Or critters.
What did gerbils eat?
Human.
Yeah, that's right.
People.
Okay, so yeah, he's dead. You shoot him until he's not moving anymore. He's just laying there in a puddle of blood.
That will teach you.
We killed the Rougarou.
Hey, I'm pretty sure we gotta like set him on fire and cut his head off or some shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We can do that.
All right, I'm
like-
gonna go find some gasoline or kerosene or
There's
something.
probably some in the kitchen if I know how to swamp works.
grain alcohol.
There's a lot of alcohol in the kitchen.
I'm gonna get a bunch of it.
Okay.
Something high proof. Douse him in it.
His house seems to be the nicest of the swamp houses you've been
It's
in
about
so
to be.
far.
It's about to be real hot.
What else is in this swamp house?
A machete. There's a machete up on the wall for
Oh, I'm
swamping.
taking it.
For
I
swamping.
finally have a weapon. Oh boy,
For swamping?
I
Yeah,
got
swamping. There's the machete,
Swamp chop.
and there's a like a regular old sawed-off shotgun.
Buy you
I'm taking that too. Look at me go. I've got weapons now.
Oh, did you need a weapon?
I have no weapons.
I've got 8.
What you got?
Got a whip, a whip.
All right.
Do we
knife.
gotta do this
Get-
every goddamn episode?
Give me that regular whip.
All right, there you
All
go.
right, I got a whip now.
It's called the redistribution of wealth. It's not popular here.
Whip.
Shit.
That ain't popular here in the swamp.
All right.
The concept of wealth is not popular in the swamp. Got a machete.
Got a Danny Trejo.
And a sawed-off shoddy. All right.
Soddy shoddy.
Well, I came to party. I'm gonna go about cutting this man's head off now.
Skeeters come out with all this commotion going about.
Yeah. He comes out with a shotgun. He's like,
What the hell going on over there?
Oh, hey, Skeetus, we're just killing Rougarou.
What?
His gas man was Rougarou.
Get on a Rougarou.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be told you feel like a pigger.
Speaking of
Like
pigs,
a what?
Like a pigger.
No, boy, I don't like it.
Like a pigger.
Do not like it.
Pigger.
Nope, pick a different word.
Pigger. Pigger.
Mm-mm.
It's like the time when he would always refer to dark elves as darkies and not duskies, and he didn't. And he also came up with a root coon, and you know, I think there's some sensitivity training that might need to be done. All right, well, hey, Skeetus, don't mind us. We're just gonna chop this man up and set him on fire.
Are you sure you Rougarou?
Yeah, the witch done told us, cause you know, naked Ted over here was naked, baby, looking real cute. She felt bad.
Is Ted still naked?
Yeah.
And then you know, she goatsied herself into non-existence.
You can't try to win it tell you anything.
What?
You can't try to win it tell you anything.
Well, I mean, we can pretty much trust this is the truth because otherworldly forces removed her from life as soon as she done told us.
Jam it.
All right.
Well,
Hey,
Cletus.
I hear you got a pig over there. How's that pig going?
I mean, you know, happy on a peekaboo.
All right. That sounds. You better put a sweater on that sassy. Is that the name of it, little baby? Sassy pig. All right. Well, I'm gonna chop this body up now. I'm gonna chop up this body.
Okay. So
And I'm not gonna I'm not making rolls. I'm just gonna take my time doing it.
I wasn't gonna ask.
All right, yeah. I'm just. Oh shit! I missed the first one. Well, let's keep going.
Slowly chopping.
Anybody else want to join me?
No.
It's okay.
Kind of a team building exercise. It's like a trust fall, but we're dismembering a Rougarou.
No, you alone.
You got it.
Brother Cletus.
Brother Cletus.
You alone. Go.
Brother
Go.
Cletus.
All right. No, seriously though.
I'm waiting for Cletus to respond.
Oh, Brother Cletus. I thought he was talking about. Sorry.
Nah, he didn't say brother, cousin.
Yep, I'll clean it where you want.
While my brother cousin here is chopping up this old evil Rougarou, you think you could get us some fuel that we could use to burn the body with? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably got some gasoline on you and shit.
And he goes over, comes back with a can of gasoline.
So he's got a can of gelatin. Is that what he's getting?
Comes back with a can that's clearly marked gas on it.
He's like, yeah, you can't get leave. Hey, you can go to the bottom of his old house? Why don't you take him outside and build him?
Well, you.
Well, we
wait
got
a
us a
minute,
boat.
down.
We could put him in a boat like a Viking if you'd prefer.
I mean,
Who owns this house now?
Cletus.
The swamp will retake it.
That's right. It's the swamp's house now.
Goes
Swamp giveth and the swamp taketh away.
All right, you just do what you want. Get along all right.
Where's my sassy pig? I need my pig
It's
back.
over at your house.
Sassy.
While he's doing that, I want to search the house for like a deed to the land so I can give it to Cletus. I search with a 16.
you don't find any deed for the house. And
Well,
then
it's Cletus's land now.
Skeetus is just like,
Oh, no, this is my house. I rent this. They got it on. That's why I'm not super keen on you burning it down.
Well, you don't want to be turning this into an Airbnb after there's been done a grisly murder of a Rougarou.
You just put a rug down on it.
Oh, there's a lot of blood.
You just put a rug down on it.
You better make that rug like brown or red or something.
Yeah.
It's gonna have stains.
Yeah.
Well, it's a swamp.
Yeah, it's a
Everything's
swamp.
got fucking
Right,
stains
well, I
on
guess
it.
I'll stop systematically placing body parts throughout the house because I was gonna do that and set it on fire. I'll hold on. Let me just gather all up these there here body parts, and I'll take them, set fire in the yard.
I'm sure. Skeetus got like a burning barrel that you could just put everything in and burn it. A burning barrel.
Who doesn't have a burn barrel? You don't want fire spreading around.
All right, well, where's your burn barrel? I gotta put this Rougarou in it, set on fire.
Yeah, right there.
All right, you got any like acid?
Acid.
You like this?
Acid reflux, baby.
No, not that kind.
I can't eat spicy food.
No, I'm
Creole
talking like
man.
hydrochloric, maybe like some.
Hydrochloric?
Yeah.
Man,
Molecular.
you using all kinds of big shit at work. We don't got that kind of.
Well,
we got gators.
Why you got fucking gators?
We got gators.
No.
Gators.
No.
Well, this ain't the time or place for lovemaking.
Just kidding.
Nah,
we don't
You
got
could
that.
grab the stomach out of the gator, and they got acid in there. You just upend it into the barrel.
It's not gonna be strong enough.
We caught a dog in a swamp gator because we don't got gators up here in New York City. We just got dogs.
Are we in the city?
Roman packs of dogs.
They're cold, dead eyes. They're scaly.
They got mange, so they don't got much fur.
All right,
so it
so
looks scary.
I take all of the body parts
Gators.
of Gaston, put it in the burn barrel,
Okay.
and set it ablaze.
yeah, no, you light it up super easy. It goes up.
All right, who wants to do some marshmallows?
So are you guys watching the entire body burn up, or what's your plan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once the last little bit of it is burned, the barrel basically explodes, and in its place there's a chest with runes all over it. And you're like,
What the hell that was a crazy? You think I seen shit about 5 minutes ago
You're
when
welcome.
you chopped off my neighbor's head?
You're fucking welcome, man. That's called swamp magic.
Swamp magic.
Behold, my abilities.
You some kind of swamp sorcerer?
You goddamn right.
A sorcerer? Sorcerer?
It sounds like you're saying swastika.
What? I don't know these.
Swamp saucier.
Yeah, I'm a sous chef.
Well, don't forget your car about, parked over my house.
That ain't my car.
Well, whoever drove the
I
car
emerged
over
out of the swamp
here. That's what you did.
in the middle of combat
You
or
were
some
weird.
shit. And yeah. All right. I think we'll take that chest. And
All right.
I pick it up.
have a good day.
You will.
Do you want to live with us?
No, I'm good.
I don't even know where we live.
I got my car in it. I mean, you live in the swamp?
I'm from the swamp.
You don't live in this swamp, though, do you?
No, I'm not from. I'm from different swamp.
Well, then go fuck yourself.
I do on the daily.
Well, it's 'cause they don't got no gator up here.
You should fuck me yourself, you coward.
I ain't no gator. You wouldn't like it.
Okay, I sit back down on the stump and I watch what's going on again.
What's happening here? This is magical.
Montana
We,
goes to the car.
Okay.
All right, let's take this chest, little boy.
Don't forget my sassy pick. Come on, sass.
Somebody want to pick up the drunk man?
he
Stumpy.
is just face down in the
Stumpy.
Pretty sure he's dead now.
All right, well, I'm gonna pick
He's
him
gonna
up.
work at the gas station now.
I take care of him. You don't worry about that.
All right, well, you enjoy your new employee.
Lieutenant
I gotta
Josh.
see it qualified to be a mechanic. I mean,
Well, he could be your secretary. He said something about biblical, so maybe, Joshua. Joshua. I'm not sure what his actual name is.
All
He
right.
said he's moving to Kentucky
Yeah.
with his wife.
Yeah, his
Just
wife's
like
dead.
when God told the Israelites to
Move to
divide their
Kentucky.
property.
And as you guys head back to Nadir's, that's where we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis Worthington, KSDM, here to talk to you about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. If you head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe, you can hit levels from $1 all the way up to $50. Yes, we implemented a new $50 level because we've had a few people asking about wanting to join the bi-weekly game, but all the slots are filled, so we've opened up another bi-weekly game. There hasn't been a date set yet because we're waiting for people to join it, at which point then we will decide on a date. Preferably, I would do weeknights or evenings, but I'm flexible. The $1 through the $40 level still gets you all that good stuff, and as always, each one of those levels includes everything that comes before it. So even if you're doing the $50 level, you're getting everything from 40 on down. So it's a great deal. Yeah, I mean, I'm not biased or anything, but I think it's a great deal. So head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe. Also, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, because if you do, if we hit 300 5-star reviews on iTunes, then you, the listeners, the basic ones or the Patreon subscribers, either way, will get those month's Patreon episodes. What does that mean? Means if we hit 300 5-star reviews before the end of the year, whatever month that falls into, those months' Patreon episodes will be released. So if it happens in November, then you're going to get November and December. If it happens in December, you're going to get December. If it doesn't happen this year, tough titties. Currently, we're at 274, so we only need 16 more 5-star reviews, and boom, you basically get another free 4 episodes. So head on over to iTunes and leave those 5-star reviews. Back to the show. And we're back. All right, so you guys pull up to Nadir's.
Shit, man, this whole place is crazy. I didn't know they make buildings like this. Oh, man, how tall is that thing? It's like
3
8
barns, I
swamps.
believe.
It's like 8 swamps.
8 swamp
I'm sorry. Is that, a
swamp logs.
is that a measurement for you?
Yeah, man,
How big is one swamp?
it's about 1/8 of that building.
Metric swamp.
So you went to college, you say?
It's Swamp College.
Okay.
Tuition.
I mean, I had scholarships.
Fair enough.
Majored in gerbil wrangling, gator wrestling.
Love making.
sleight of hand, body chopping, saying the word machete.
Are you going into Nadir's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey there, man. I hear your name is Nader.
What
Hey.
is that?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm Bradley Chamberlain. I'm Milton's brother, cousin. I'm from the south, from the swamp. I'm a swamp wizard.
He's worse than the pig.
Nadir, save me.
I don't. What do you want me to do?
Either kill everybody or just kill me.
I mean, I'm not in that business anymore.
Papa Nadir?
I am not your father. Stop calling me Papa. Just call me Mr. Nadir.
It's called Paw Paw.
Papa. Papa.
Southpaw.
Oh, Papa.
So I got your box right here.
Oh, good. Put it up here on the counter. Come on. Put it up on
It's
the
funny
counter.
because he's short.
Yes, you are tiny.
He's still
He's still naked.
And he
Covered
pulls
in
out
blood.
his skeleton key and then pops it. And he pulls out another one of these crystals. This one is blue, and it's got like this arc to it. It's arced, and then the two bases on the end sort of are flattened out, and sort of not oblong, but teardrop in opposite directions, sort of thing.
Are you describing a flared-based dildo, but out of crystal?
No. So imagine a teardrop, and then on the
Yes.
pointy end, there's like a rainbow-shaped piece of crystal connected to another raindrop or a teardrop shape with the pointy end facing each other. So
obviously
it's
for the
only
butthole.
about 4 inches long,
Absolutely for the butthole.
and it's
4
blue.
inches isn't going to do much
Nadir,
for you.
what is that?
That is not for you to know, child. Here are your toys.
Are we delivering the artifacts to the evil guy? Is this the big bad, and we're just doing his bidding?
No.
But yes.
No, but yes,
What? You got presents for us, man?
it's in the box.
All right.
Your
I pull things out one by one.
first thing is a toadstone.
Swallow it.
What?
You eat. It's like a baseball.
Yep.
Swallow it.
No.
Con check.
45.
Like it's nothing.
What's a toadstool?
It's a toadstone.
That looks like a rock.
Toadstone.
We did all this for a rock.
No,
Yes.
but it's a special pebble.
Well, there's more than one thing in here.
What's this do?
What's the rock do, man? Listen, we watched a witch goatsy herself out of existence. And I chopped up a human body.
Hold on.
That witch kind of
And
knew
burned
you, I guess. Her name was, I don't remember.
Deborah.
Deborah. Remember, you know Deborah?
Deborah.
Deborah, swamp witch.
Debbie Donna.
She ain't like you.
Debbie Donna.
Dahmer.
Debbie Dahmer?
It's Jeffrey's mom. This is a toadstone, which...
Yeah, you told us that.
Yes. It's, so they're believed to sweat, and they can change color or
I'm
even
sorry,
heat
wait.
up in the presence of poison.
The rock sweats.
Yes. It sweats.
And changes color.
And
Pay
changes
attention.
color.
Well, what's the point of a sweating rock?
Even heats up
In the presence of poison.
in the presence of
Does
poison.
it get
yes.
rid of poison?
It does. It's an
get-
antidote to poison.
All
All
right.
right, well, give that to Milton since he's kind of the healer. And I throw him the stone
Yeah.
of
I'm gonna
Toads.
put it in my pocket so that if it heats up or sweats, I'll be notified.
You have sweaty pockets.
yeah.
I'll say.
All right, I pull the next item out.
The next thing out is a whip, but it looks like it's made of pure light.
Okay, I put that back
And
in
the
the
end of the
box.
whip is
Montana
like a
completes the set.
it's like a almost looks like Saturn. Like it's a ball with a ring that's not attached to it that's constantly
That
spinning.
doesn't
around
look
the-
like a planet, and I like it. I'm taking it. I don't care what anyone has to say. You can have your regular whip back there, Montana.
I don't want that.
All right, I'll give it to the child. Here, have a child whip.
Oh, I have my own whips and chains.
Oh, all right. Well, Milton, would you like this whip? You know what?
Sure.
No, it's
What is it? What does it do?
Oh, all right, I was gonna say we could give it to Sassy.
That looks like the Ogmios whip. That can't be right though. They say
The
that whip
ugliest whip?
Ogmios.
It sure is ugly. all
It's fabled to be able to control planets, so I doubt that's that same whip.
right, well,
I want it.
all right, well,
I
okay.
almost, by the way, I didn't put this in the game, but I almost put in a weapon that literally if you use it, it ends all of existence if you fuck it up. You only get one shot.
I'm for it. Give it to it like this in the last episode,
And then
and then we'll cliffhanger the roll.
and then we'll botch.
Yeah.
for patrons only.
And then just cut.
We'll end the show.
Yeah.
Now,
I rolled
is
a
this-
one.
is this whip? Is that
Da, 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 da. It's just 15 seconds of silence, and then just goes to whatever song you guys make.
is that whip? Is that a strength-based attack or is it dex?
Dex.
You want that whip? Or you want your chain whip?
I want that whip.
All right, give me a chain whip.
All right, have a chain whip.
I don't know what it does.
It's a whip made out of chains.
All right.
It'll take a man's hand off. I know that.
Oh, ladies.
It's a
So this-
D6 instead of a D4?
Yeah.
Is that what the thing? Yeah, with that
So this-
metal chain whip.
This thing actually control planets.
No, I doubt it's quite that powerful, but it probably hits pretty fucking hard.
Okay.
Can he?
Watch your
Can he
mouth.
like?
How?
Like a D12. Force damage.
I'm going to hang him with that.
If he
You're
like
not gonna
coils it
take
around
it.
his hand.
I'm gonna hang
can he,
myself with that.
And it also has, on a hit, if it's a creature the same size as you,
Mm-hmm.
or lesser, it has a chance to knock them prone.
It's pretty bad because he's only 3 feet tall.
Well,
Gravity
it's
whip,
children.
bro.
Whipping children.
That's right. Punch
Evil
down, they
children.
say. Punch down.
No.
This is
right.
the whip of punching down.
All right, Teddy. What else we got in that box?
Okay, next thing I pull out is
It's a
a
robe.
used condom.
Oh, that was your mother's.
I don't...
Just kidding. She was a
Mama?
whore.
Mom?
No, it's a robe made of like leaves and vines and things like that. It's constantly moving and it looks like the wind's blowing through it all the time.
Swamp Man needs that.
I definitely do need me a swamp robe. What does it do?
It's I believe that is the robe of the forest. Oh, sorry, misread that. Scratch all the things I said. It's the robe of the fire rat.
Sorry, what the fuck did you just say?
It's the robe of
Robe with a fire rat? Could you perhaps call it the
AKA
flame gerbil?
the no fire rat.
Robe
Although
of-
it looks similar to a flaming gerbil,
Robe of flame
it's
gerbil.
got ears on the top of the robe.
I love it. I fucking
Like a
love it.
Charmander
And it
robe.
looks like it's made of the pelts of rats. You could just cut the tails off the ends, so then it could be gerbils.
It's
They
still got
the
its
tails. Walking around with fucking tails wiggling around.
Yeah. And
Fine, I'm fine with it.
yeah, it makes you immune to fire damage while you're wearing it,
Good.
and gives you a +2 to stealth.
What's the minus to charisma?
4.
If you're wearing rat tails jangling off of you.
Not if he cuts them off. Then he'll just look like he's wearing a onesie.
He's
Yeah,
not
but if you
going
cut
to.
the rat tails off, it loses all its power.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sound dampening.
Loses the
aspect.
stealth part.
And I pull one more item out of the box.
Actually, there's 2 more items in the
Oh,
box.
okay. Well, I'm saying I pull one more item out of
Oh.
the box.
It looks like it's like a finger brace, like like a thimble almost, but it looks like a splint almost for the end of a finger.
What's this doing, Nadia?
It goes, oh.
Oh, Jesus, Nadia, take your fucking time.
It heals you.
Okay.
You put it on your finger and it heals you. That's what it does.
What's it called?
The finger splint of the fucking water
Of healing.
beaver.
It's called the Winsome Loosum.
That's a weird name for it. So what do you lose? Your finger?
I don't know. I've
You
never
know
used
everything.
it. I don't know. I just know that it heals you.
It heals you?
It can only heal you 10 times. That's all I know. An individual can only be healed by this 10 times.
Because you only have 10 fingers?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
It takes your finger every time you heal by it?
I'm thinking it takes
It only
the
goes
finger.
on the end of your finger.
Oh,
like,
it's taking it.
Well, I wonder if it would work on a toe.
doesn't look big enough to fit on. Well, I mean, I guess it could fit on
big
your
are your
smaller
toes?
toes.
Baby toes.
Bigger your
Baby
toes.
You got big toes.
Your toes are bigger than your fingers?
I got gorilla toes.
Fucking weirdo.
Don't
As
mind me and
Tristan
my,
blankly stares at the
don't mind me and my hobbit feet.
You got toes like doorknobs. All right, what else is in the box?
Okay, so I throw that over to old Milton. Here you go. This is more healing things.
Thank you.
And then,
And then I retrieve the last item out of the box.
well, actually, the
Keep giving me things.
Nadir has an item for you.
Okay.
This came in the mail recently. I have no use for it, But I thought maybe your group of dum-dums could use
Okay,
it.
that's great, and I'm excited to open the present because nobody ever gets me anything. But is there one more thing in this box?
No, there's nothing in the box.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna give the box to Sassy Pig. Yeah, this
Just looks at you like, the fuck am I supposed to do with the box?
That's
Okay,
your
so-
sleeping box now, Piggy. We'll put some blankets and a pillow in there.
Some rat tails.
Give me.
Gives you a box. It's a wood box. Nice. It's got a nice...
Shake it as hard as I can.
Doesn't sound like anything moves when you shake it.
Okay, what is it?
Well, open it up, you dum-dum.
Your glass shatter. It was a bottle of wine.
It was a bottle of Live Forever juice. I don't...
Well, thank God that's gone.
Yep.
And I open it.
Looks
Spiders!
like... Why did you shake it?
And they're angry.
They're so angry. They're the paralyzing kind. You can't move ever again.
That's fine.
No, it looks like it's a gun, like a pistol. But it's got like a fat barrel on the end of
Put
it.
it in my mouth.
It's too big.
Okay.
It's like his toes.
It's yeah. The barrel is probably about 3 inches in diameter.
Is that it?
Jesus.
Does this thing shoot soda cans?
No, and it doesn't have like a revolver
huge.
barrel or anything. It literally looks like the revolver, but without where the bullets go.
So what is it?
So it looks
Nabil?
like a flare gun.
Yeah, pretty much. But like the part doesn't open to put a flare in it. It's just all one solid
Papa,
piece
what
with
is
a
it?
handle. He's like, I don't know. I was told it's a gun.
And I,
You shoot it.
Shoot it.
thanks. Okay, yep. And I'm gonna put it into my pocket.
All right, there you go.
Who is it from?
What pocket?
Let me see here.
Yeah, what pocket?
What is his name again?
You're naked.
From...
Is your butthole's gonna stretch that big?
Oh no, I've done time in the system. I'm all right.
You done what? You were in prison?
Kind of.
What kind of prison you in? What crime you do?
It's from someone named Chance Shaw.
Chance the Rapper?
Wrong
No,
spelling.
Chance the Shah.
Oh, from the Ayatollah?
Yup.
Yes.
All right. Well, can I shoot it in here?
I mean, I would prefer if you didn't.
I know
fire
that's
a
what you
weapon
would want, but
in
then
my shop.
what if I go into a famous?
I don't have a firing range in my shop. Go outside in the street like the normal, whatever you
Chill,
are,
just go shoot
and just
Kamash
fire
with it.
wildly.
Can I go talk to Clamish?
Famous Hamish Camish?
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there with my gun,
Yeah. You go over there, and he's just like, hey!
and I
how's it
point the gun at him. Give me everything you got.
Whoa, buddy! Whoa!
Give it
whoa,
to me
whoa.
now.
What? I
I'm-
can't. What? Like, why are you?
You want me to
if
fire
you-
this?
Yeah, but if you don't shoot me, I'm going to tell everyone who did it. You've come in here like 5 times.
Yeah, but you got nothing I want.
What
Okay,
you got?
well then what am I going to give you?
What you got?
I have all kinds of items.
Don't-
I want an itemized list.
An itemized
Let's
list.
spend the next
Do you have a-
15 minutes of you
We've
just
got-
reading
we've
everything
talked
through.
about it. We've got Garth Mall.
Hold on.
I've never talked about nothing with you. I don't
Oh,
know who
that's
you
right.
are.
I don't know who you are
Do you
either.
have a catalog we could look through?
Sure. It's
got-
a list. It's
All right.
a list he can give you.
Read it.
Garth Mall.
Nah.
Dick Box.
No.
That's
we're-
2 items. You only got
thinking.
2 stuff.
Double
You-
Dick Flail.
You could. There's a lot of dick things here.
You got a rock?
No.
We got a
Because we
sweaty
talked
rock.
about that last time.
We got
already
a
got
sweat
sweaty
rock.
Trying to
Do you
think
have
of
a
items from
space
previous.
jerkin yet?
There's a shield that is electrified. There's a crown.
You are a broken record, and you
With
just
the
keep
happy
telling us the
face on
same
it?
things.
Yeah, because that's what I got. I don't get a ton of new inventory all the time.
You get a lot of business too.
I've
How
got a
you paying for
backpack with
rent?
wings.
Wait a second. Is it a backpack with
It's
wings?
got like bug wings.
That sounds pretty cool.
It is
Sounds
pretty
like
cool.
A Swamp Man thing.
That sounds like something I'd be into. Do you
Basically-
like my robe of rat tails?
It's a pretty cool robe of rat
It
tails.
doesn't smell great.
No, it smells like rats.
No,
It's
it's
like
burnt.
home.
Burnt rats. It
Reminds
smells
me of
like
Mama.
home.
It reminds me of Mama.
What
How
else?
much for the backpack?
About $1,500.
I don't have money.
Well,
do you
that's a
accept,
problem.
Do you accept swamp checks?
Yeah, do you accept? Do you take gerbils as collateral?
He points to one sign that says we do not take gerbils as collateral.
Shit.
And the other sign says we do not accept swamp checks
Oh.
or traveler's checks.
Oh.
But Dinah's Club cards, they do.
What about this machete I got that I used to chop up a Rougarou? It's probably got magical properties at this point.
I mean, I'd probably, if it's got authentic Rougarou blood on it.
It sure does. It's got a lot of Rougagoo.
Rougagoo. Then I would say that's probably worth at least 500.
All right.
Anybody got any other items they could pawn off that they're not using?
Nope.
I actually don't think I have it.
Looks at his 9 guns and 3 whips.
It's all useful.
I got this
I
water
only got
weapon.
one regular gun.
I got a water weapon that turns into things that you wanted to.
It's true, he does.
All right. Well, I guess we'll not get
What
the
a-
bug backpack.
What about a
got
conch
an
shell of
idea.
uselessness?
Oh,
No, I need that.
Oh, okay.
And also, what about some morphine, brother?
I don't sell drugs here.
He's got
Yeah,
sweet
but
tea.
you can take them.
I don't. Oh. That's nice.
So
All right.
who?
All right. Well, this is a waste of time.
Well, now he's at disadvantage because he's on heroin, so you could probably just take it or haggle him down to 500.
Hey, man. What about if I give you a Rougagoo machete
Yeah.
and you just give me the bug pack? Hell, I'll jerk you off before you realize it.
So you're saying Rougarou knife and a handy?
Yeah,
An
why
old
not?
fashioned?
Sure.
I'm done.
All right. I give him the machete.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss that machete. I have to buy another one or steal it. Find it.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Slide of hand.
I didn't know he knew Spanish.
23.
All of a sudden, he's just like, oh! He just jerks his head backwards.
No one even saw it, man.
Hips flare, and it's just like, Jesus!
God saw it.
Worth every penny.
God
Oh,
saw it.
he's impressed too. He goes, "Oh,
he
wow."
came so hard, he's sober again.
$1,000 hand job.
There
You
go,
guys
man.
need to try that.
All right. Well,
Nah,
good
that'd
doing
Jesus.
business with you. I was so quick. I didn't even actually touch anything.
After seeing that, I feel like I need to go to church.
Hi, Wafa.
Let's go to church.
All
All
right.
right. I guess we'll go see Jesus.
So you go rewind before you leave. Deer's like, all right, last mission for you, boys. Last one I have for you, and then I'm all done. We'll just say, Nadir gives you guys the paper before you leave. All right,
So I get out into the street and I shoot my gun up in the air.
straight up in the air?
Yep.
Elephant appears.
Okay. So,
Nuke appears.
Reality ends.
so you point the gun straight up, and you see, like, this light slow-mo congeal in front of the barrel of the gun. It seems like it's sucking in all the light around you. Tedward feels like it's like almost sucking his soul out of his body. He's like, it makes this tiny ball, and then like starts to vibrate, and then just goes boop and drops on the ground. And you're like, oh.
Oh shit! I better run.
But then it just shoots off in a direction, like this. Has anyone ever played Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
Yep.
When Iron
Man's
the
ultimate?
giant,
Yeah.
that. Just a giant beam of death goes down the street and just annihilates everything in its path.
Well, we should probably go.
Tedward, you now have 3 levels of exhaustion.
You gotta take a nap there, little boy. You're looking
Who
tired.
needs a
For
nap?
3 days. Who needs a nap when you have morphine?
And you're passed out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pick up this naked baby, throw him in the truck,
And the gun barrel is smoking.
we'll put that gun in the glove compartment.
Nobody's ever going to look there.
What's this? It's a flare gun.
Oh.
Shoot straight up. It works. I promise.
All right. Let's go to church, I guess. Because Montana's feeling the need for Jesus.
Okay.
And snacks.
You guys drive to church, and the priest is there, old Father Beers, and he's like, who is this guy now?
Oh, hey now, I'm a swamp wizard.
Every time I see...
I'm Bradley Chamberlain. That's my brother cousin.
No, I've met him.
Yeah. Hi. How's it going? I came up to visit my brother cousin from my swamp, and we done killed the Rougarou, and we watched a witch turn inside out, and I traded a machete and a hand job for my bug backpack. How do you like my robe? It's got rat tails on it. I got pockets full of gerbils. Howdy.
What the hell? Are you guys done doing jobs for Nadir yet?
Now we got
No.
another one. I'm reading it right now.
Oh, my God. All right, I assume you just want to take a nappy poo and then head along on your way again?
Wait, are we staying here?
I think Teddy might need a day or two.
Is this where we live now?
This is okay. So you're not familiar with this.
I ain't used to normal buildings.
Sure, your brother,
This church ain't made of mud,
Brother-
so I'm a little confused.
brother cousin,
My brother cousin.
he's been doing work for me for quite some time.
Really?
Yes.
You work for Jesus now?
Well, no, we're just trying to
not.
stop the end of the world.
That sounds like an admirable goal.
It is. It's very admirable to
All
not
right.
let everybody die.
All right, I'll live here now too.
We're fighting gods and monsters. Are you okay with that? Can
That's
you
it.
handle that, buddy?
Sure.
All right,
Already
he's
done. We killed Rougarou.
Well, all right, that's a start. Oh, go pick a cot.
All right.
All right. So you guys are all just going to bed then?
Somebody placing me in my bed.
I will tuck him in,
Okay.
nice and cozy.
And as you all drift off to dreamland, that's where we're going to call it.
Well, I gotta put blankets and a pillow in the chest for Sassy, the pig,
It's true.
and I gotta make individual little beds for all my gerbils, and a bunch of little nightcaps.
What are you making the beds out of?
Other beds.
You mean like you're taking a bed, chopping it up? Or you're putting a gerbil in each of the empty beds? Because there's a lot of empty
Full
beds.
bed.
One gerbil,
yeah.
All right, go to sleep, little gerbil.
I got to say this to each one of them.
Mhm.
And there's how many gerbils you got?
It's an it's an
Well,
endless
then-
supply.
Well, I don't have an endless supply of beds.
All right, well,
I don't have beds for days.
I mean, I guess what we could just have all the gerbils be in one big bed.
You said you have an infinite number of gerbils.
I do. Well, it's because, you know, it's the circle of life and death where one gerbil expires and then all the pregnant gerbils shoot out more gerbils.
How about you just leave them in their little fanny packs in a bed?
I mean, all right, I'm going to open them, though.
Okay,
So
but
they can
we're all-
stretch their little gerbily legs.
if we're all overrun in the morning by gerbils, what are we going to do then?
We will just let them go.
Well, yeah, because we'll be dead.
No, that's fine.
And that's how the world will end.
No.
Fire and gerbils.
Well, hey, at least it won't be gods and monsters. It'll just be natural gerbil
I
apocalypse.
don't think that's natural at all.
It's absolutely natural.
They just drown the world in gerbils.
All right, well, then I think I'll let you end the episode now.
Okay, great. So as this weird fucking person puts gerbils in beds, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out
You
next
can
time.
follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers: Our Lord and Majesty, Big Jim, Zukari, Stiggy, Lousy Apples, He Who Is Steve, Black Gary, Chronic Ejaculation, The Lone Wanderer Skinner, The Bev, and Sparkle Brony 69. If you want to be one of these wonderful producers, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5... No? What? Drunk? Head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and support the show like our newest patron, Beverly, is back, and he is a Patreon producer. So thank you and welcome back, Bev. If you have a moment, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our newest 5-starer.
I love this. 5 stars by Tao Shi. I found you guys a month ago and could not stop listening. I've gone through every single episode and crave more. And more. And more. And more. And more. And more. And as always, when you run out of episodes and cry in a corner, scream botched. Upload faster.
I love you, Toshi. You should check out our TikTok. It's weird. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. And as always, when you think it's a good idea to fire off a fucking god-killing weapon in the middle of the streets in New York, as you suffer 3 bouts of exhaustion that you won't get over for 3 long rests, scream botched as your body hits the floor, and we'll heal you. See you next week, nerd.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com.
Have you guys ever gotten a boner while pooping?
No.
No.
The most uncomfortable thing.
I poop.
Yeah, me neither.